Hi, I'm Claudia Brown Coulter with Pivotal Peace. I'm your go-to mediator for navigating divorce while parenting children with special needs. I'm also a registered legal document assistant, LDA, based in the greater Los Angeles area. Sometimes I need to help clients create agreements without court orders, and it's absolutely possible. You do not necessarily have to go back to court. Now, you can have a mediated agreement and update your judgment, okay, but I just did a mediation a couple months ago for a summer schedule. They had a contentious divorce. Every summer they have to figure out their schedule. They just needed to reach an agreement. So we mediated that. Great. They didn't need to make it, they didn't have to go to court about it. They just needed to stick to it then because they mediated that agreement. I helped them come up with that. So it can be, a really smart move. It's going to save you time. If this is something that you need to get done quickly, going to court is not going to be quick, right? They're not going to be quick. So if there's a communication problem, that can create a lot of issues. But if you're communicating and you're realizing, okay, this is a problem, then we can come back to mediation to go, okay, maybe we need to just kind of tweak our parenting schedule a little bit. Or maybe we're in a disagreement about expenses. Let's see if we can figure out how we're going to share these expenses moving forward. Our communication is broke down. Let's see if we can get some help on this so that we can communicate better. Because we're not trying to get back together. It's just that we're co-parents. And so now we have to keep communicating. And as much as I hate your guts and I really don't want to communicate with you, we got to do this. And no, don't take this the wrong way. I don't want to get back with you. Because there's a communication breakdown. That's what we got to do. We have to figure out how do we keep open doors of communication. This is going to be faster and less expensive and less stress if you go through mediation or coaching. So when you are arguing, and you're having these disputes, they can be turned into an agreement because the mediator can help you figure out, okay, what's not working, clarify each person's concerns, get rid of all of the emotional language and all of the jabs and the put downs, because there's no place for that in mediation, and really brainstorm, okay, well, how do we move forward? This wasn't working. Let's move forward because it's better for your peace of mind. I am all about our kids growing up healthy and happy, but that's not enough. Their parents need to be healthy and happy. Their parents need to be emotionally safe. And if you cannot be fighting with one another, that instantly creates safety for your kids. And when I mean not fighting, I don't mean acquiescing and going along. I mean being adults, having conversations with a give and take, where you're not always agreeing and they're not always agreeing, but you guys are reaching an agreement after you've both expressed your needs. That's being an adult, and that creates safety because you're heard, they're heard, and we are a functioning unit as parents, as co-parents. And if you can't do that on your own, it's okay. Come to an hour of mediation. It's okay. Now, if only one person is willing to work on that, then you can do one-on-one conflict coaching, where it can help you unpack these tough conversations, help you figure out how do we respond to this antagonistic email? How do we set boundaries? Actually, I've got a really great divorce coach too that I know you're post-divorce at this point, but that's an option too. How do I respond calmly instead of reacting with my emotions? How do I wait and not let fear dictate my decisions? This is huge. Just because the other person isn't cooperative doesn't mean they get to control you. Doesn't mean they get to dictate things. It takes a lot of energy to be nasty. It takes a lot of energy to be nasty. There's a lot less energy in being kind, being respectful. In the beginning, it's going to take a lot of energy from you. But as time goes on, they're going to mirror that behavior. And eventually they're going to wake up and go, this is not worth it. How can I say I love my child if I'm constantly fighting with their father? How can I do that? And they're going to let go. But it's because you modeled that for them. And you're never telling them, hey, listen, now I'm going to model for you. You're doing it in front of them and they have no idea. They don't know. But that's what you're going to do. You're going to model that. And conflict coaching will help you. It'll help you go, okay, we're not going to engage in this style of conflict. We're engaging in this style of conflict. We're going to address this conflict in this way, and it's going to shift everything. It takes one person. It only takes one person, and that person is going to be you. So, not everybody agrees. You can come back. You can renegotiate your summer schedule. You can figure out, okay, how do we get on the same page with our IEP? We can figure out, okay, how are we going to handle new spouses? How is this going to work? And have those are uncomfortable conversations, but having these uncomfortable conversations can really create a lot of stability for you. And what beautiful modeling you're doing for your children. Judge is not required in this, unless you're like mediating with a retired judge. No, it's not required. Mediation provides the structure, the communication tools, and a neutral guide. That is what you need. That is what you need. Because when you mediate, you pick up these skills and suddenly the power is in your hands. And you may not need to come back to mediation because you figured out some things and you're like, oh no, Claudia, okay, I'm going to take you off a speed dial because we got this. Yay, I'm going to applaud you the whole way. You are powerful. You can do this. You can reach agreements outside of court and you can live a happy, healthy life. You deserve that. Your kids deserve it too.